What if a laser could start the rain?
If you could fire a laser at the sky and make it rain.
That's right. Lasers now.
Wait. What the fuck?
We physicists are firing trillion-watt lasers into the sky to actually precipitate rain clouds and actually bring down lightning bolts.
Now Matt has discovered a way to get the laser to pop all the way in the clouds. In theory, that's what starts a storm.
This is potentially a game changer in agriculture and flooding and even hurricanes. All of them could be subject to weather modification.
Wow. That's crazy.
But this is experimental.
It's experimental.
Bullshit, okay?
But what if you could pick up all this rain and move it where it's needed? Texas or California?
And in about an hour's time, someone in Mississippi is going to get wet washing. It will actually rain.
In the near future, a push-button storm starter could be a real thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Now, the most amazing thing is that that cloud up there, which was generated by the engine, I told you, it's raining. That's unbelievable.
It's called weather modification, or cloud seeding, straight out of science fiction's X-Men: The Last Stand. There are currently 42 cloud seeding projects across the American West, like this one in Utah, where they take planes like this with flares attached. They fly right into the storm and send microscopic particles into the cloud. Particles that act like magnets for water droplets, bonding together until they are heavy enough to fall to the ground as rain or snow. It's not just cloud seeding from the sky. There are hundreds of those things. That shack you see in the foreground is a ground-based cloud seeder. The little flame coming out is sending tiny silver iodide particles up into the sky. When a storm comes through, they go up to 2,000 feet above our head, into the storm, up those mountains, and make more snow than it naturally would.
Most use planes to do cloud seeding, but some programs use ground-based flares.
There are multiple utilities, both south of us and north of us, that have cloud seeding programs. It's a lot more common than people think. More basins have a seeding program than do not have a seeding program.
While cloud seeding has been helping get every last drop out of some of the driest years on record, this past winter came through. The Southern Rockies, which feed the Colorado River, got more than 4 times their average snow. But experts say it's still not enough. Cloud seeding is most successful in wet years, so this was a huge winter for them. They actually stopped early because Mother Nature was giving up so much. Now, studies have shown that the environmental impacts from the silver iodide, on the current scale, there are no impacts.
Bullshit, it's all bullshit.
They do anticipate at least 200 more ground cloud seeders in the future, and the federal government has committed $2.6 million to seeding.
Stratospheric aerosol injection, or SAI. Fully deployed SAI program would cost about $10 billion yearly, and other geoengineering initiatives. A method of seeding the stratosphere with particles that can help reflect the sun's heat, often referred to collectively as geoengineering, that potentially could help reverse the warming effects of global climate change.
When you hear the name Bill Gates, you probably think Microsoft founder, but now the billionaire may be known as the hurricane tamer. Gates and his team plan to use a fleet of ships to cool warm surface water by mixing it with colder water from greater depths. They hope this will sap energy from growing storms, leading to weaker, less devastating hurricanes. The patent, which isn't expected to be approved for another 18 months, was submitted by CREIT LLC, a sub-entity of an Intellectual Ventures and an invention acquisition and development firm.
Marine cloud brightening program are mixing salt and water. That roar is not coming from a snow machine. Instead, the plume you see are tiny aerosol particles.
If you make the particles that are too big, they will actually create or induce a rainy cloud.
The goal? To mimic the effects of pollution.
I saw those lasers at a cabaret in Tampa. It made it rain there too.
Is it going to rain in Dubai today? Just so I know. I have to drive back from Abu Dhabi to Dubai.
No.
It's not raining. It's a sunny day. The UAE performs around 1,000 hours of cloud seeding a year.
Just then, by sheer coincidence.
We're learning that scientists and researchers are looking at how to change the weather on purpose. They manipulate rain and lightning.
Just imagining this situation. If there was a rain cloud that was going to pass over an area of drought and not rain, you could theoretically induce the rain and get the rain where it's needed.
That storm starter isn't the laser beam itself, but rather a popping energy that comes off of much higher power beams than this one, making lasers powerful enough to reach up here into the sky where a thunderstorm is just about to start.